15 years or something, or the 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
I mean, he's disrespected, man. Like he's the most disrespected hip hop legend.
Oh, Ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel you, man. I was a big Ja fan back in the day. 50 is he's the ultimate troll. Troll before trolls begin. Yeah. But you make some good points about because at that particular time or whatever, Ja did get murdered. He got kind of blackballed essentially.
Right.
So that was that.
Oh man, I remember last time I saw you at the mall.
Yeah.
Man, you look like you had shed like how many pounds did you drop?
Oh man, whew. I done lost a lot. I'm trying to get it back, but I've lost about. I was down to about 156. I'm about 165 now, which is still.
How tall are you?
6'1". I went 2 months with only fruits and vegetables, so you're gonna lose a lot of weight in that situation.
Fruits and vegetables every day.
Water, yeah.
What were you doing? Were you like steaming?
Nah, I was all raw. It was all raw. I do a different type of. What I mean, man. I'll do different type of diets. I've done a water diet for about 3 weeks where I only drink water. I lose this much weight.
A water diet.
Yeah, about the first 3 or 4 days were the toughest. That was just last year too. The first, I picked up some of those pandemic pounds, is what we call it.
How do you? Okay, what are the benefits of a water diet? Like, what is that doing for you?
Well, it's really getting anything excess out, any bad stuff out of you, and just keeping that water and keeping you hydrated because you got to think about it. We are water beings. We're 70% water, so it's kind of flushing anything bad out. But it really kind of got me in under control, really understand my appetite, and to really because if you think about it, for the most part, I'll say at least in our society. When have you ever, when have you gone, a significant amount of time without food? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I get it if times hard as a kid or even, as an adult, you might, miss a meal here or two there, but you're going to get something at some point.
Right.
So for me, it kind of, I didn't realize that, but I was like, well, after that, I was able to really control my eating a lot better. I've never had a major issue with it anyways, but it was really, it was a pretty profound experience. I was like, you know what, I don't mind doing, a water fast like that again.
Did it mess with like your psyche or anything like that? Just being so deprived.
Not the water one. I ain't gonna lie. The one that I just completed, it kind of did mess with my psyche.
Were you like irritable? Like what was going on?
Yeah, I would say I was a little irritable. I do meditate, but this one was kind of like I was kind of surprised, but I could look at a lot of other stuff that's going on as well, so it's a tiny thing. But once I got done with it, I've been good now. Yeah.
Did it affect your relationship at all?
It affected?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Not bad though. You kind of the bumps in the road. You approach those, head up and bolt through it. And so we got other stuff going on and work through it. So yeah.
Was it like, did she do it with you or she didn't?
So what?
Did she do it with you?
No. Yeah, she does her own thing. I ain't gonna.
Cause you said she's pescatarian or something?
Nah. She's I would say she would fit in the category of a flexitarian.
Flexitarian.
Yeah, because she
goes back and forth.
She's plant-based, but if she wants to do cheese, she'll do cheese. You know what I'm saying? If she wants to do, some meats, like every now and then, she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So she's a little bit more like that. So, you know what I mean?
what are you right now? Like,
Well, I'm back. I'm doing the vegan thing 100%, with the exception of, well, let me rephrase that. So on Thanksgiving, I did have some turkey. I was I had my guy in Hendersonville. He smoked it, and I did the Cajun. What do you call it? The Cajun injections and whatnot. And I'll just put it to you like this, man. I had before then I hadn't had meat in 4.5 years.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, but it was really good. And especially with me not, just I was about a week back into eating, more than just fruits and vegetables.
Right.
So it was real good. I ain't even gonna front it. And I even did some little gravy too. It was, the gravy was good. So I did that, but I'm back to plant-based now.
you didn't have any after effects? Because I know it's like when you've gone so long without something, and you're introducing it back into your body, like you didn't feel sick or anything like that? Like,
nah, man. And the big thing is I would say people say that with pork, but if you go into it with the right game plan, you should be good. You just gotta, that was a big thing for me. It was just like make sure I'm drinking enough water, make sure I'm taking some herbs to kind of help break it down. I took some before and I took some after. It was just like that day though, because I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do everything. So I did, I did some mac and cheese and whatever else that, deviled eggs and everything. I was like, I'm gonna do one thing, and that's kind of what I've done on holidays. Is I'll go vegetarian just to kind of fit in.
Right.
But yeah, man, like I took a lot of stuff, and my only thing was that I was just full. I had that itis. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like common with everybody.
Right.
I don't know anybody that don't, throw down on, 4 or 5 plates and then just, feel bloated and, like that, put it on and do.
yeah, it's like the one week or weekend where it's socially acceptable to be a pig.
Yeah, right. You gotta let that inner fat child loose sometimes. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that. I didn't get sick or anything. Like I said, the big thing for me was making sure I was hydrated and just putting some vegetables in as well. But I didn't have no major issues, so it was fine for me.
And were you working out during this period? Like, I mean, not
When I was I did it first and then I stopped. Yeah, because I was like, I'm not getting no protein.
Right.
So I'm not getting no carbs, no protein. And what I started doing was I just started doing some calisthenics at that particular time. And so that would kind of, just to kind of maintain. But, right now I've only put on about 10 pounds, but it's just, 60 days you lose, 25, 30 pounds.
So do you feel good? Like, do you feel rejuvenated?
I feel small, man. Yeah, dude, I'm lighter than when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I was I think I was $170 when I graduated high school. I'm like 166. Like I said, this.
Do you feel weak?
I know I'm not as strong as I was. Yeah, I'd say the goal is to at least get back up to 175 by end of the year, hopefully. And I'd say if I get to 175 by the end of the year, then, over the next month or two, I can get, back up to 180, 185. That's kind of where I'm comfortable at.
Are you gonna do like another detox or?
I'll probably do some. Probably what I'll do is I might even start doing it a little bit more consistently because you can do it kind of every quarter. Some people do it every week, but I might just kind of figure out something in the new year to kind of implement that's a little bit more consistent and not so drastic.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about. I mean, if you're vegan. Your body is pretty much about as clean as it could possibly get, right?
Yeah, for the most part, if you're doing it right, Yeah.
So you wouldn't need to do such a a rigorous like detox or cleansing like that, right?
Right.
You know? Because that I don't think I could do that, man.
Yeah. No, I mean,
because you said raw like what kind of vegetable? Or what was your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable, I'll say my heaviest vegetable that I relied upon was cabbage, red cabbage or whatever, cabbage.
Did you season the vegetable?
Oh yeah, man, I season it, but it's it's only so much you can do.
Right.
But the cabbage was like, because that's where you got the sustenance. That kind of helped me stay full.
Okay.
You know, if broccoli is my source of protein, I'm not even eating a lot of broccoli. That tells you, it's a wrap. The cabbage was, I would just get a whole big old thing of, I do cabbage, squash, zucchini, onions, peppers.
Onions.
Yeah, onions. Garlic.
And throw them in. And shit.
All of it. I put all of it in a bowl. I cut them up, put them all in a bowl. Throw some apple cider vinegar on it, and squeeze some fresh lime on it. Then I throw my little seasonings in it, a little bit of salt, and eat a big old bowl of vegetables. The crazy thing is it would fill me up.
Was it?
Yeah, it'd fill you up.
Nah, I'm not doubting that. Was it good?
It wasn't good like getting some fast food. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but it was enough to, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely grateful because, it could be worse.
Was it expensive though?
Nah, it was cheap. Yeah.
Cause you were buying like fresh fruits and vegetables like what, every day or every other day?
Anywhere from 5 to 7 days. Because typically they last a while, so, I just re-up a little bit, but it wasn't, like I said, man, it wasn't as difficult as you would think. What I did notice was I didn't drink coffee, and one of the big things I'll say was that I had to get like all my sleep, like 7 hours at least, but once I woke up and started moving, bro, I was good to go. I didn't need no coffee or anything, and I've already noticed that, I need coffee now.
Oh, when you got back to eating regular,
yeah. I was like, dang, that was the one thing I was like, man, I didn't need coffee. That was no energy drinks, none of that stuff. I didn't get tired throughout the day. I was good, but it was just like I had to have like full sleep. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That was the one thing that I was like, oh wow, that's.
So so it gave you like natural sugars and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm always getting that anyways, but it was just like, I guess it wasn't putting a drain on me.
Right.
So like the food was just, I wasn't eating a lot, but the food was, food is going to do two things for you once you get past taste.
Right.
It's either going to heal you or harm you. And so my food was healing me, so it was all good at that time.
Oh yeah, you're a superhero. I'm good. I'm not even gonna attempt that.
Nah, you ain't gotta.
Yeah.
I'll just say, there's one thing. You know about the Daniel diet too, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
People be doing that at the